I'm gonna do a YouTube tag question that's got 32 random questions. I got this off a website because I had asked on my Facebook and Twitter account and probably even Instagram, but I'm not really sure. I had asked people to give me questions, but nobody did. Probably because they didn't know what to do, what to ask me, but still, I didn't get any answers, or any questions to answer. So this is just a random questions. So the first one is, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? And basically in my room, the closet has the heating, the boiler or whatever you call it, not the boiler, but the big round thing that heats up whenever you've got the heating up. So I've got that in my closet, and I do have things in the closet because it's got like shelves and stuff. But I don't like having it closed because it would stuck and you can get it open, so it's open. Then the second thing is, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? Sometimes they have like body lotions and stuff too, but I take all of them. If I've got enough space in my liquids thing. And my mum does it as well, so yeah, everybody does it. Then the third one is, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? It depends. Sometimes I want to be really, really cozy, so I tuck them in so they're closer to me. Number 4, have you ever stolen a street sign? No. That's just silly. 5, do you cut out coupons and then never use them? Yes, all the time. I haven't had Tesco coupons for a while, so next time I get them I'll have to shop in Tesco's. But I am getting a Sainsbury's online shop, my second one, on the 24th of September, because I didn't need anything really, like loads of food at the minute, because I've got plenty of food, so that's why it's the 24th of September and not like next week or this week. So it's like something like that. Anyway, 6, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I would say a swarm of bees, because bees don't, well, I don't know, I've never been stung by a bee before, or a wasp or anything, but a big bear would kill me. If the swarm of bees were killer bees, then they would kill me, but it doesn't say killer bees here, so I think I would survive unless I was allergic to bees or to bee stings. So I would say swarm of bees. The number 7, do you always smile for pictures? Not always. Sometimes I don't want pictures taken, so I'm maybe like this here, or I'm just like really moody. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? I have done before, but I think it's silly. But I would probably get like a pedometer, which counts your steps. That would be good. Have you ever peed in the woods? I think most people have, especially if they're like camping or something and there's woods nearby or something. I don't know. So, but guys are lucky because they have it's easier for them to just pee outside, whereas we have to like crouch down. It's horrible. Do you still watch cartoons? Yeah, I do, but only whenever my daughter watches them, really. My ex-boyfriend, who is still my friend, he got me into the new My Little Pony, and then I got Morgan to watch it, and then she loved it, and then it's on TV on Tiny Pop now, sometimes in the morning and during the day. So I will have to start recording them for her, because she needs to do more stuff than just play Minecraft or watching Minecraft on YouTube and stuff. She needs to actually watch TV, and obviously she has to do like schoolwork and stuff if she has homework and stuff from school, but she'll do that as soon as she gets home, because I'll make her. Then it's where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Now that's a good question. I would probably have to think really, really hard about where people wouldn't look, and then bury it there. I don't really have a good answer for that. What do you drink with dinner? It depends if I want like an alcoholic drink like wine or something, but most of the time I would probably drink wine, like a rosé or white wine with dinner. Not all the time, but just the odd time. It's nice having a glass of wine with dinner. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? I would say either mayonnaise or gravy or garlic dip, or maybe even barbecue dip. I don't know. I dip not KFC. I dip the Domino's chicken strippers in barbecue dip. That's yum. So I think chicken nuggets are similar. So yeah, probably barbecue. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? A Walk to Remember, Pitch Perfect. I watched Pitch Perfect 2 yesterday and it was amazing, so I'll definitely watch that over and over again too. But I need to get Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2 on DVDs. There's so many films that I would watch over and over again. Yeah. I still have to watch Paddington with my mum and Morgan. Morgan hasn't seen it yet, I don't think. So I still need to watch that. And I've still got to watch Cinderella, the new movie. Morgan went to see it with her nana. I was really upset that she went to see it because I wanted to take her to the cinema to see it myself with her. But oh well. These things happen. Were you ever a Girl Scout? No. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No. Can you change the oil on your car? Well, considering I don't have a car because I don't drive. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Again, can't drive, so I didn't get a speeding ticket. Afraid of heights? I am, but whenever I'm in a plane, it is like, it's all right as long as I don't see deep, like the ocean or water, because then I freak out. I'm like, no, what if we crash and we have to go on the water, and I don't like it because I'm afraid of deep water as well. But if I'm climbing, I would be scared. I was at this Prince's Trust residential one time, and we had an exercise to do that we had to climb on these boxes, or not boxes, these what do you call them? I can't think of what you call them, but they're plastic boxes basically, and you had to, like, people stacked them for you and you had to climb. You were holding on to like a rope and you had to climb up and try and see how high you can actually get. And it was so scary. I got quite high, but I was so scared. I was like, how am I going to get down? So, do you sing in the car? I do sing in the car because my dream job would be a singer. Whether it's a famous singer or not, it doesn't really matter, because as long as I would be doing something I loved, because I love singing. Singing is my life. Well, Morgan's my life too, but singing and Morgan are my life and my family. Is Christmas stressful? Well, to tell you what, I never celebrated Christmas because I was brought up as a Jehovah's Witness. But because I had Morgan, and I started really kind of celebrating it a little bit whenever I had my first serious boyfriend, whenever I was about 15, 16. So I celebrated Christmas from then because I bought my boyfriend a present and he bought me a present. But family-wise, we never celebrated Christmas until I had Morgan, and my mum would have bought her a present and stuff. So we do celebrate it. Just because I think it's not because of Santa and all that kind of stuff. Like Jesus was born, because Jesus wasn't actually born on Christmas, so I don't know why. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about religious things because I'm not religious anymore. But I like the fact that you can get certain things like big presents for kids, like your kids, and see their faces light up opening the present. I love it. I love wrapping the presents and I love opening them or watching them open them, and it's great. It's not necessarily for me to get presents, but I love presents. Don't like people keeping secrets from me, like what they've bought me. And I kind of, well, instead of Christmas, my parents, whenever they were together, my parents and whenever my brother and sister were still back home, we celebrated their wedding anniversary basically like January or February. They were married on Valentine's Day, but it wasn't like a set thing. Like they didn't mean to get married on Valentine's Day, but they did. But anyway, we celebrated anniversary in January or February. It didn't really matter. But we were celebrating that. So we got each other presents, and it was like Christmas, but it was after Christmas, so it was really good because we got the January sales straight after Christmas. So we went round and got presents and stuff, and it was really good. But yeah, I think Christmas is a bit stressful. But I love it. And it's one of my favourite holidays. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. I wanted to be a hairdresser. I wanted to be a teacher, like a drama teacher or something. Or the most thing that stayed with me was a famous singer. Do you believe in ghosts? They're not ghosts, they're demons. Ghosts aren't real, demons are. I think whenever I was younger, whenever I was a teenager, I was playing outside with my friends near a graveyard, and inside the graveyard as well. And the same night, it was really weird. We were playing like hide and seek or something, which is really horrible to do in a graveyard. Why did we think of doing that in a graveyard? But anyway, we were like all in, like, I think I was with three. There was two other of my friends and me, so that was 3 people. But the rest of them were just in twos. But me, I can't even remember who it was I was with. I know it was Rachel, and it was either Vicky or Jackie, but I think it might have been Vicky. So, but anyway, we were all walking, and I'm not sure if they remember this, but we were all walking in the graveyard and trying to find our friends. I don't know if we had any torches with us, I can't remember, but basically, I don't know if anyone else saw this, but I saw a little boy crouched down, crying his eyes out, and as I went closer, he was gone, which is scary. Then, a little while after that, I think we all saw this. It was a man running after us, and I don't think he was real either. I don't think, because whenever we were actually out of the graveyard and we turned round, there was nobody there. So I've got a really itchy back. But yeah, so I don't think he was real either. He was a demon. He wasn't a ghost, because ghosts, But it was just weird because we were in a graveyard and all, but two of those people weren't really there. It was just weird because it was a graveyard. So it was like somebody was haunting us. But I don't know if they remember that or whatever. But I've always remembered it. The first concert you ever went to is number 24. The first concert, I think it might have been Gary Barlow or something. I think it was Gary Barlow. Wasn't Take That because they'd split up. I was really young. Though I wanted to go to the Take That concert whenever my sister and my mum went to Earl's Court went to Earl's Court, and we were on holiday, and I had to stay with my dad and my brother, and I was screaming my head off. I wanted to go, but I was only about 5 or 6, and I wanted to go. I was raging. I can't even remember what my brother and my dad went or took me to or whatever, but I just don't remember. I just remember screaming my head off because I wanted to go see Take That. I love them. But now I've seen them like loads of times, so it's great. I wish my top wasn't like this. I like the chains, but the chains are really annoying me. Right. So yeah, the first concert that I went to in Belfast, when the Odyssey Arena, that it's now changed its name to the SSE or ESE. Oh, I don't know what it's called now, but it's not the Odyssey Arena anymore. But the first concert whenever that opened was Steps, so I went to see Steps there. The other concerts were in England. Yeah, and then 25, Walmart, Target or Kmart. Well, seeing as we don't have any of them in the UK, well, we have a Walmart, but it's not called Walmart, it's Asda, and I love Asda. Out of Asda, Sainsbury's and Tesco's, I prefer Asda, even though that's the only one that you don't get points for. I do like Tesco's. Tesco's used to be my favourite, but I don't go in there that often. Oh, and I need to give you the finger there. But Sainsbury's is quite good too. It's quite good. And I love getting the nectar points and stuff. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go for the online shops with them. I might try the other one sometime, but not yet. I've had clothes sent to me from George from Asda. But that's it. And actually, no, I think I have had something from Tesco Direct. I'm trying to think. I think it might have been like a speaker or something for my iPod. Whenever I had a small iPod, like one of the nano ones. Then Nike or Asda, I say. I like the Nike trainers, but I prefer the Asda clothing. So that's a hard one. I kind of like them both. Can you curl your tongue? There we go. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, I have, I can't remember when, but I know I have. I don't normally, but I have. The last concert you saw was, oh, who was it? was it? Went to see Ellie Goulding, Ed Sheeran, Take That. I think was the last one. Take That when there was just 3 of them. Gary, Mark, and Howard. Because Jason left. So I've seen them 3. And I actually seen it at the cinema as well. Whenever I was in London, I went to the cinema in Leicester Square to see the concert showing live from Wembley, and it was amazing. My sister had went to Wembley to see them, and then she wanted to go again. There's like the weekend or something, but she couldn't afford it, so she booked the tickets for the cinema. And my mum went as well in Belfast, and it was amazing. It was like really cool because it was like being there with them, even though they weren't actually there. But I will tell you what, in that cinema that I was at, I can't remember what it was called now, but I saw a mouse running across the road, running across the cinema floor, and I was like, ew, I was freaked out. But I was nearly saying to one of the men that worked there, but I was a bit scared about what they would do or what they would say to me. But I was just like, if anybody had like popcorn and stuff that they put on the floor I was like, But I bought like sweets and crisps and stuff, but I didn't put them on the floor. Can you swim well? Yeah, I can swim quite well. I love swimming actually. I wanted to go today, but I slept too long, and then I was like, I feel sick, so I couldn't go. I'll have to go I'll have to take Morgan swimming whenever I can, really. Whenever I don't feel sick. I wanted to go today so badly. Like yesterday I was like, I'm going to take Morgan swimming, and I told her, and then today she was disappointed because I felt sick. Otherwise I would have took her then. It was about 3 o'clock. Can you knit Can you knit of crochet? What? Or crochet probably. I've tried knitting whenever I was pregnant with Morgan, but I can't knit at all. I'll show you this. This is one side, and this is the other side. That's about all I did of like a blanket that I was going to make, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. No. I wanted to make a blanket. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I'm actually kind of both, but I've had more cats than I have of dogs, and I've got a kitten called Elsa who Morgan named because she's got white bits on her paws and they look like gloves, so she called it Elsa because of the Frozen. So that is all of the questions. There's 32. I did ramble a bit, but oh well, that's what people do whenever they're doing Q&As. So yeah, I hopefully will get some questions from you lot in the future, and so I can do another Q&A, because I like doing Q&As, but I haven't really done that many. So yeah, but if I don't, I'll have to just look for the questions on Google and stuff, because I'm not going to get Ask FM because I had a really terrible experience from Last FM. Last FM? What am I talking about? Ask FM. Last FM's a music thing that I love. Yeah, I'm not going on Ask FM again. So, there we go. Bye.